Hello guys, and welcome to this video where I will give you a full review of the platform Bitget in order of how to trade in here futures, how good it is, how high are the fees, and so on. If you want to create an account on Bitget, you can simply go down to the video description, click on the sign up link, and then you will get to exactly this page right here, and you will be eligible for up to 4,000. Actually, right now it's up to $5,000 of nice bonuses that you can pick up. So if you use that link, you can simply enter your details right here, sign up. And then, as you can see down here, you will be eligible for all the nice rewards that you can pick up and you're ready to go. All right, so let's jump right into the platform Bitget. So Bitget was founded in 2018 in Singapore, and it has been a very successful exchange that has been used widely across the world, up to 2 million users in 50 countries, as we can see right here. And it's built very well. I will show you all the nice steps that you can use. And let's actually start off with the first thing. If you want to trade, of course, on here, you need to deposit money to the platform. And there are basically two different ways you can deposit with crypto or with fiat money. So first I want to show you how you can deposit with crypto. So that works really simply. You can just choose here, you want to deposit some money, you can choose the coin, you can use up to 300 different coins that you can trade in here and also deposit. So that's very simple. And they also offer different change. For example, in my case, I like to use US dollar Tether. You can easily choose the Draw network, for example, in here, and you will have no fees at all if you want to deposit money with crypto in here. And the minimum deposit amount is only $1 US. So that's really good. That's what I would recommend if you want to trade on here. Deposit with crypto money. You also have the option to, of course, deposit with fiat money, but the problem in here is you have to, first of all, you have to verify your identity first in here, which you can do by running through this process, uploading your ID card and so on. And then after you've done that, then you can use some third-party services to deposit money on here. But the problem with this right here is that you will have pretty high fees. So you will have to expect 3 to 5%, if not even higher. So especially if you want to deposit larger amounts, I would recommend you use another fiat on-ramp exchange. If you have one, for example, Coinbase, there are many others. And there you will have much lower fees converting your fiat currency into crypto. And then you can simply send your crypto to Bitget. So that's the way I would recommend it. This is how it looks where you have stored your assets, which I also think is pretty organized, not too much unnecessary stuff that you don't need. You simply have your spot account for spot trading. And here you have your futures account where you can transfer money to and then use it to leverage trade with it on the platform. This is how it looks when you want to exchange it. So pretty simple. You can choose between your spot and your futures wallet. Of course, they offer two different types. Actually, let's jump right into the platform. As you can see up here, they offer US dollar Tether futures, USDT-M futures, so-called, and CoinM futures. USDT-M futures is the way that I would recommend it because you can simply deposit your US dollar Tether, store it on the platform, and then can trade any cryptocurrency you want with it basically. So as you can see up here, they offer more than 100 different trading pairs that you can leverage trade by using your US dollar Tether that you have deposited as collateral. You can of course also trade CoinM futures. For example, if you have Bitcoin, you want to trade Bitcoin with your Bitcoin. That is possible on CoinM futures. If you want to do that, you can also do that, but I recommend it to just use US dollar Tether because you are just not limited to trading whatever you want. And you also have a very stable base of your collateral, which is really nice too. And of course, your profits will be in US dollar Tether too. If you use CoinM futures and you trade with your Bitcoin, your profits will be in Bitcoin and your losses too. So that's one reason why I would recommend you using US dollar Tether. Then let's actually take a look at the platform. Of course, you have a very nice trading chart here in the middle, which I really like. It's just a cutout from TradingView. Most platforms do that. It's just the best way to go. Here you have your order book, pretty organized too. And here on the right, you can control your trades, which I really like. I will go into that in detail in just a bit. And down here, you will see your opened positions. So actually, what I really like about the platform right here on the right is where you can open your trades. You can choose your leverage up here. What is also pretty nice, you can use a leverage of up to 125x. Not many platforms offer that. Most platforms go maybe up to 50, some even only to 20, some go actually to 100, and here on Bitget you can actually go up to 125x leverage, which is of course extremely high, but it's possible. So that's one thing that's also pretty nice. And if we look into right here where you can choose between limit and market order. And let's actually take a look into the fees right now. So fees on spot trading are 0.1% for maker and taker. And if you are leverage trading on here, you're paying for opening and closing your position, you're paying a 0.02% maker fee and a 0.06% taker fee. So maker and taker, of course, depends on if you're using a limit and market order. The lower fee you will be paying if you're using a limit order, and market, of course, has a higher fee, but guarantees the instant execution of the trade. So I recommend just use the market order. The 0.06% of fee are not really that high. I think the fees are generally pretty low and pretty good compared to all the other exchanges. So these fees are pretty comparable to Binance or to any other big exchange. So you won't even feel them that much. If you open a position, you leave it open for a few hours, a few days, weeks, maybe even. These little execution fees, opening and closing, won't matter at all. Of course, the other fee that you have is the funding fee that you can see up here, that it changes, of course, depending on how many people are actually going long and short. So you will see up here what your funding fee will be. You can, even if it's minus, you can even get something for it. But these fees too are pretty low. You won't even feel them that much. Crypto is such a volatile market. These fees are not going to matter that much. And of course, if you sign up with the link in the description, you will actually get a fee discount as well. So if you use that, you can even further reduce your fees. All right, so if you open a position, it also looks pretty nice. So let's go right into here where we actually open a position. So this is how it looks down here. If you have a position opened, I really like this view because they actually dedicate a lot more space than some other exchanges. Some others, it's much smaller and you only see a few details. And here you can really see everything you need to know about this trade. So you can see how much leverage are you using, what trading pair is it, what margin type, and so on. How big is the position, how much margin of your own money you have in it, what's your liquidation price, and so on. And here, what is your unrealized profit or loss if you're in a profit or if you're in a loss, and also down here the same in percentage. And one thing that's also pretty nice is you can later on change your margin and your leverage. So if you just click on this little button right here, you can actually increase or decrease your margin, and you can also see immediately what your new liquidation price will be. Of course, if you have more margin, your liquidation price will be lower, in this case in a long position, and if you decrease your margin, it will be higher. So this is something very nice that you can immediately see and control your trade even after you have opened it. Not many exchanges offer this feature, which is pretty nice. So you can easily change it and see how your margin changes. Let's actually go into the next thing, which is how to use your take profit and stop loss, which is another thing that I absolutely like about this exchange. Bitget has, in my opinion, by far the best take profit and stop loss management of all the exchanges. So as you can see right here, you can type any price in. Let's say, for example, 21,100 US dollar tether. This is the price where I want to close. It automatically calculates the expected rate of return. In this case, this would be a 5% return on our own investment. And then down here, you can choose how much of your position you want to be closed. In this case, let's say we want to close all of it. This would mean an $8 profit. Really nice that you can immediately see what price, what percentage, and how much profit you will actually make. What's also pretty nice is you can go up here and actually change it to return on invest. So you can actually change it to a percentage, so that you want to say, like, for example, if I'm 30% in a profit with my position, I want to close the position. It automatically calculates the price. In this case, it would be $21,600. And down here, you can choose the amount again, how much of your position you want to be closed. In this case, if we close all of it, this would mean a profit of 47 US dollar tether. So that's really, really nice and really useful. Immediately you have everything in one site and you can easily set your take profit and stop loss that way. Of course, the same works for your stop loss. The same if you go, for example, minus 5% with your position. If you're down 5%, I want to close the entire position. This would mean a $7 loss. So it's really easy and simple to control. Also, you can, of course, see right here that you can see them again. If you go to your open orders, you can see this is my take profit and my stop loss. You can also edit them in here or cancel them, which is pretty nice to use. For example, in here, you can change it to 50% and you will immediately see, okay, this will change the price right here. And this will be my expected profit then if you play a little bit around with it. So I really like this feature. That's a major reason why I prefer to trade on Bitget. That's pretty much all there's to say to the platform. Of course, closing your position is also pretty easily down here. You can choose your percentage. It's also pretty nice, the UI, and you can just choose how much you want to choose, or you can also use the flash close option. If you choose that, you can immediately close your entire position. So whenever, for example, the market is very volatile, you have a moment, I want to close everything right now, you can just use the flash close and your position will be closed immediately and you will take your profit or take your loss, depending on, of course, how much you actually have on it right here. So that's pretty much it. I can definitely recommend Bitget for leverage trading. Spot trading is also an option, but as you know, depositing with euro or with US dollar with fiat money is not that optimal because you have higher fees, but leverage trading on it, depositing with crypto, and then using it to leverage trade Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies is definitely a very good way to go. Don't forget, if you want to create an account on Bitget right here, you can use the link down from the video description to get very nice bonuses up to $5,000 actually. And if you have any other questions regarding the platform, always feel free to ask them in the comments. And also if you need another more detailed tutorial on the platform, also you can look out from my channel or in the video description. See you in the next one. Bye.